So not too long, but it just never occurred to me what could be done with physical therapy. I've had major surgery on my back. I have spinal implants with pain blockers, a battery pack inside that that I haven't had to use in 3 years, thank goodness. It was for a different issue. But I just had no idea that physical therapy could make so much difference. And it has, huge difference. To say it changed my life would be an understatement.
That's great. That's definitely what we want to hear.
Yeah.
I'm glad it did.
I just had no idea. My back surgeon is the one that suggested. My back surgeon's not here. He's in Dallas, where we moved from. And he said, before we do any tweaking on this implant, which we can, he said, why don't we do a little physical therapist? Let's find a really good physical therapist and do some physical therapy. And I said, well, I'll try it, anything to avoid more surgery. And so I called him about 2 weeks ago, I guess 3 weeks ago, and I said, forget it, I'm so much better. I said, I don't think I'm going to need the next surgery. I don't think I'm going to need that yet. So he was thrilled. He's not knife happy, thank gosh. But it was his idea. I would never have thought of it because I'd been to, once or twice in my life, had been to a chiropractor before I had back surgery. And it's not even something to talk about. And so, I really didn't know there was that much difference. There is a huge difference. So that's what I think anyway.
That's great. So you'd been to just a chiropractor, you'd never done physical therapy before that?
No.
That's good. So one of the questions is, what has it helped you do that you couldn't do before?
Well, I'm 78, and it has shown me that you can fight old age if you have the right tools. And I didn't have that feeling before I started this. It's made me feel like I can get stronger. Well, I have gotten stronger, but it also makes me feel like I can get even stronger. And I don't want to be an athlete. I just want to be able to do the majority of the things I've done all my life. And so this has shown me that I can.
Awesome.
Just didn't know that before. Didn't worry about that. I just thought, well, old age is old age is old age. Not necessarily. So
that's great. Do you have a family or friends that this has made a big difference with? I know we get a lot of people in here who couldn't pick up their grandkids or stuff like that.
Yeah. It's made a big difference in my life in a number of ways. And one is that my husband has just recently he's always been blind in one eye, but he's just recently lost the vision in his other eye. He sees, but he can't drive, and there's a lot of things he can't do. So suddenly, my leader has become a real quick follower, and I have a lot of things to do that I never had to do before because he took such good care of me. And so I need strength. I need to be straight and stronger so that I can get through those things that I have to do that I never did before. So it's made a big difference. His changes have made big changes for me that I'm not sure I would have responded to as quickly if I hadn't been going through this. I hadn't had some physical therapy to show me how to do things. It's made a big difference.
That's great.
So, yeah.
And would you recommend body balance to other people?
Oh, I would shout it from the rooftops if I had a chance. In fact, I do talk body balance to people all the time, and sometimes they think I'm crazy. But when they do, that's because they haven't tried it. I would have said the same thing a year ago. I wasn't being pressed as much a year ago because Pete was still real strong. But a year ago, I would have said, "Oh yeah, right." No, I know now. You know, I'm just shocked that people just like me. I'm just shocked that I didn't know better to start off with. And one of the things that I learned that I'm passing on to my girls, I've had breast cancer, double mastectomy, and I was telling Nate when I first got here, they never said anything about physical therapy after breast cancer surgery, and it's been 11 years, so it hadn't been that long ago. They never said anything about it when they should have said it's going to pull you over from your midsection. It's going to pull you over, and if you don't do something about that, you're going to wind up looking like you're 90 when you're 50 or 60 or whatever that one of those ages before. And so if I could say one thing to my family of girls, we have a lot of girls in the family, is when your turn comes for breast cancer, and it'll come, it comes to so many of us, you need to know that they may not tell you when you're done. The best doctor in the world may not tell you that you've got to straighten yourself back up, and it's going to take some physical therapy to do that. So that was a huge learning curve for me and for both of my daughters and my granddaughter. So that would be the most encouraging thing I think I could say about physical therapy, aside from what's happening right now.
Right.
I wish more people knew that.